We are talking to author and reality star Lana Hampton, as well as Sakeya Donaldson, an author and philanthropist, about the price of trust. It is a heavy one.
Yes.
It costs you both your freedom,
Yes.
right? Just a lot to get to in this last conversation here, but I want to talk about the fact you wrote a book that has some information in it that you want women to understand.
It's called Resilience Unveiled. And in this book, it's just it's a journey. It's raw. It's my life. It talks about child abandonment traumas. It talks about toxic relationships. It talks about my father and his death and how it just changed my life and the mental illnesses that comes from all of the childhood trauma and how it depicts us as we get older.
And you also talk about warning signs that are similar that both of you have for women, talking about poor communication with your partner and inconsistent behavior and actions.
Yes.
Explain.
I think that's with anything, like relationships, friendships, business situations. Like, you have to be able to communicate and kind of just understand what's going on if you're going to involve yourself in something like that.
Yes. Controlling behavior. Let's talk about that quickly.
Yes. Control. Example. If you don't do what I want you to do, I'm going to get angry at you. I'm going to just take something from you. I'm going to
If you ask me a question about this contract, I'm going to lose it.
I'm going to lose it.
And then that way you don't ask again.
Yes. And that shuts that down.
Yeah.
Rapid intensity.
Well, rapid intensity, I love you so much, let's make plans, you want to get married tomorrow. It's just that you're escalating life really quickly.
Love bombing.
Yeah, it's love bombing, but they're making plans and they're showing you things too. They're building a house and you're going to be in it.
And blame shifting, a lack of accountability. You both nodding your head on this one.
Yeah, like I said, I think all of these triggers, they are triggers, right? And they're found in a multitude of relationships. And like Lana says, like when you're with someone and it's like a pressure, like you want to perform, right? You don't want to let this person down, right? You don't want to let this person down. You want to, help them get to that next level, as you would say.
But these are red flags. But what we're feeling when we're experiencing these red flags is we want to show a sense of loyalty. We want to show them that we are
people pleasing. I'm loyal.
Yeah.
Sakeya, quickly before we go, I know that you also like to spend a little bit of time talking about understanding how what you think is an innocent phone call is actually part of a charge, depending upon the crime.
Ignorance is just ignorance, and that is not a defense for the law, right? And if you're going to put yourself in these situations, you have to know what the risk is, right? You have to know what you're facing. Like, hey, this might seem innocent to me, but in the eyes of the law, this is conspiracy. This is money laundering. I'm aiding and abetting. I'm continuing a criminal enterprise.
And in your philanthropic work, you spend a lot of time doing this education,
talking to young girls because they're also because they're susceptible, and everybody wants to be accepted. Everybody wants to feel loved. And some people use that against you and they manipulate you. I'm not saying that that's what happened in my case. I wasn't manipulated. I was very aware of what was going on. I just wasn't aware that my involvement,
the consequences.
Yes.
Yeah, you can pick the circumstances, but not always the consequences.
Correct.
This is powerful.
Yeah.
This is so powerful.
Go through it all the time. From age, I would say 14 to 50.
The women that you meet in prison and in jail, right?
It's constant. It's constant. It's like a revolving door of being manipulated. And, a lot of people will say, well, you knew what you were doing, because they don't understand that some of our childhood traumas, our life experiences may make us do things and we don't even know why, because it's psychological. So that's where mental health comes in. So I want to be one of those people to advocate for that.
You're both. Yeah. You're both among the warriors for these women. Thank you so much for sharing your story in such a public and candid way.
Thank you for having us.
I am inspired.
Thank you.
Thank you.